It's your boy. Back at it again. What's poppin'? We don't know what'll happen tomorrow.
But I hope a good surprise. I could flip all the time that I borrow
To
and
make
make another
another
life.
life. Okay. How do I do this again? I haven't done this in so long. Project window? Yes. New project. Select. Is that going to populate it the way that I want? Cancel. Undo. Nope. Project window. New. Maya. Boom. Okay. Beautiful. A story never has to end. Oh gosh. What do we want to say? 3,500? Let's say 4,000. Something like that. De-aliasing is at 8. Bip bop boop. Bip bop boop. The wireframe is so thick. Why is the wireframe so thick? But I like wasting time with you. Wireframe color. Ba-da-ba-da. Rendering space. Until mapped is what I want. I forget how to make that. Sphere! He is sphere. What's poppin'? Ball. How's it going, Poppy? Yeah. This is it. This is our beginning of a brand new project right now. Let's freaking go. I gotta do all this weird stuff that I haven't done in a long time. I think that's what I want. Okay, now my wireframe is sized correctly. Beautiful. I'm wasting time. We're about to get the aura in place. I like wasting time with you. We got that blue, baby. Oh boy, are we going to have a lot of blue. We're going to have blue to spare. And we love that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful blue. Beautiful baby boy blue. Tremendous. How's everybody doing? going, Daka? How's it going, Bay? Let's get the ball rolling. Indeed. That's exactly what we're going for. Plot twist is so cool. Heck yeah. I'm glad you liked it. Glad you liked it. Ooh, we gotta go turbo. Yeah. Tokyo Machine is pretty good. Pretty good, I cannot lie. Okay. Today we're going to be running some tests to see what we can come up with what I have in mind. Going to be taking a slightly different stylistic approach to the next project. And with that comes a lot of new challenges and a lot of stuff to think about, a lot of philosophy. I know, for broad strokes purposes, what I want the project to be, but we kind of got to zero in a little bit on what works, so that I kind of know how to move forward with it. So today I'm just going to be doing a little messing around, namely with the way that I render stuff, to see what we can pull off here. Getting a season 2. How's it going, Mystery? We are not getting a season 2. I'm starting in on a brand new project. Skifters is complete, which I'm honestly stoked on. I'm excited to start making something new. So we're working on a brand new project. It's going to be another indie animated series. Potentially just an indie animated film. I don't know. I'm not sure how I want to produce the show in terms of like where it'll be watchable or how it's going to be consumable. So I don't really know if it'll be a series per se. It might just be one big thing. There we go. This color. Aw. Busted. Da-da-da. A little bit brighter. something in between. Okay. And then this one is just a bass. Getting a lot of vibration. Don't know how I feel about that. We're gonna get a Shrek 2-esque and see where all the characters do a mashup musical. We are not. I haven't seen Shrek in so long. It's been a hot minute. Okay. In theory, I like that. We let. Oh gosh, it's been so long. Name underscore number extension. 150. To Google. By 2880. And let's go 0 to sure, 120. Maybe not 120. Maybe just 100. We know. And like that. And then put this here. Nope. Put this here. And then I want this always there. How's it going, Rat Muncher? Cause the kids are sleeping. Now let's turn that on. Let's see what that looks like. There's one more thing I want to do. Okay. Watch the world burn. Okay. This.
There is something going on here. It fills me up, brings me to tears. I've been waiting on this for years, so just tell me, can we talk about it? I know you are one for many words, but what I feel is so deep it hurts. I am down to put in the work, so just tell me, can we talk about it? Can we talk about it?
There's the front view and the right view. Boop. Boop. Perspective view. Delete. 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 Yeah, Skifters is complete. It's time to end that story and begin a new one. Yeah, there'll be an uncut version coming out this Saturday. May or may not have a little bit of extra content. Can't confirm or deny. So do with that what you will. Connect. Connect. And where is the bridge tool? Bridge. How's it going, Red Wonder? Yeah, on to the next series. Spaghetti working on here. It's a piece of glass, which will hopefully be a little bit more clear momentarily. We're gonna do a quick little render, and then I'm hoping this will be a lot more obvious as to what's going on here. So we've got our little mock, here. Let's actually do this in a different way. Let's delete these keyframes. Let's group all of these things. And let's rotate it. It's probably going to make things seem a little nicer. But I don't want that. Center that. Rotate it. That linear. Okay, we definitely. Oh! We need to change the frame rate. Because I think we are doing this. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Okay. Now we're going to do a quick little render. Let's see what we come up with. Okay. Test renders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. I want to pin you to quick access. Beautiful. Heck yeah, what's the end count goal, Rat Muncher? settings. We want it to be 2880 by 3840. Boom.
We're fighting all the time. You say I'm out of line, but this life is only mine. Understanding that I have to go this way is probably harder than asking me
to stay.
if there's a moment that you can't stand. Get over ground where you can land.
Layer 2. All we need is a picture of this.
I've held on to all these ties, unspun all your lies, and heard 1,000 cries.
Sadly, can't stay for the full stream. I'm dropping to say I love your work. I look forward to your next project. Thank you, Abule. Glad you like the work. Thanks for stopping in to say so. Appreciate you. Working on bringing you more right now. Enough is enough. Preferences. Media. $100 pages, maybe a little more. Nice. Getting there. You're narrowing in on that pretty quickly. Why are our sequence settings different? $38.40. $38.40. What is different? Change sequence settings, I guess. Sequence settings. 3840. Okay, that all looks good. Schwateva. Yo, how's it going, Fallen? Just doing some cheeky testing to see what we can pull off here. Last step was fire, bro. Thanks. Glad you enjoyed it. Working on the new series now? Yes. What we're working on doesn't... I mean, I'm not, like, making anything concrete that's going to stay. Testing some... I have some new stuff that I want to do this time around. Some stylistic changes I want to make. So today I'm testing some of those stylistic changes to see if things work the way they imagine them to. I need to kind of get some of the science done and out of the way before I can, like, commit to stuff. There's some testing to do. We have a piece of glass rotating here in front of what would be like just like random polygons. We have a light and a dark, and I'm gonna start to mess with them in Premiere to see if I can manipulate them to look the way that I want, because this piece of glass is going to be important to the show. So I want to get it right. So we're gonna try to get it right. I'm gonna try to get it right. Come on, render. I believe in you. The show is about glass. This piece of glass is the main... For me, it'll be the main piece of iconography for the series. It's gonna work somehow, but I need to figure out... I need to prove to myself that it's gonna work and look good. Because this is like... This piece of glass is why I'm here for this project. It's the great spark, you know? It's the great spark of this project. So yeah, I'm just doing some testing. You'll see. I'm waiting for all these layers to render. They're taking forever. Apologies. Once I start moving them around in Premiere, once they're all rendered, you'll start to see what I'm talking about by testing. You're gonna see what we got cooking. There should be another thing. This one shouldn't be in any layers. There we go. Okay, let's render that out. How's it going, James? Board. Yeah, so this board, I'm always drawing out some ideas and stuff. And this board is about the new project. I don't know how much I want to say yet. I don't know. I'm having such a hard time with the identity of how I want this thing to be. What's the word? Presented. It's complicated because there's so many things I want to do, and there's so many things that I want to do that don't necessarily jive well together. I don't know. I want the show to look good. The show looking good and having style is like number one thing, right? That is number one. You prepare shows like concept ready because it feels like a jump ready to make a show after this one. Oh yeah, I've known the plot of this show, all the characters, the mechanics, and how it's gonna start and end for months now. Like my brain has I have like two artistic tracks at once. I have like the current track of like what I'm working on, coming up with like how I'm gonna make stuff work, how is my shot looking, how are my characters posed. So like that's what I've been doing with Skifters is like, okay, how do I want April to do this or that? I want him to shoot him. What move do I want her to do? Like that's like the one track. And the second track is when I'm not working. I use that track to like come up with ideas, come up with concepts, come up with characters, come up with jokes, listen to music, blah, 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 get inspired. And they're separate from each other. So the whole time, this new project's been in the separate one while I work on Skifters. Now that Skifters is done, it's moving tracks over into what I'm doing now. It's like actually physically working on the project itself. That being said, there's a lot of things that I'm considering. People seem to really enjoy Skifters, which is awesome. The Skifters is not really profitable right now, which is not awesome. So I'm trying to consider like avenues to fund things in the meantime, all the while like not sacrificing that like artistic, stylistic care, which is like the most important thing. I want to keep streaming. I've been really enjoying streaming. I want this to be bigger. Gonna have to I'm gonna have to finagle things here a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot to consider. I like to stream. I don't want to spoil everything, but I like to stream. So I'm trying to write in such a way that I don't have to censor my stream again. But I need to be profitable somehow. So I'm thinking about avenues. Patreon has been awesome, and there's lots of people on there, and that's great, but it's not really like working with... Patreon's great, but it's like it doesn't springboard me because my following is so small. So I'm trying to think of avenues to deal with that kind of thing. Thinking about stuff like Kickstarter, trying to assess my options and think about what is lucrative, what's smart. I don't know if I've never tried, but I don't know if I have like a meaningful enough following for Kickstarter to be plurific? What's the word? I don't know if that'll work. Is maybe a better way to say it. Interesting. Yeah, it is, but I think it's a subpar way to watch the show, which is my biggest gripe with that, because I've thought about it before. You are on Pinlight. Pinlight. I don't hate that. I don't hate that. Pinlight's pretty good. Pinlight's pretty good. You're on Darken and Pinlight. I wish I could hold the white a little bit better. That's gonna be so freaking complicated. Yeah, if you're getting millions of views, it's not hard. Technically, my videos turn a profit. Sorry, they do not turn a profit. Technically, my money, my animations give me some money from YouTube advertising, but my viewership is so low that it's peanuts. Peanuts. I just don't like how this is making everything dark. It looks really good though. I wish I could keep my white pupil. Fair enough. Stay away. I could see a world where I get what I want if I do this. I don't have money to pay anybody, nor is there anybody that I trust to animate in my style under my name. Unfortunately. It's true. Been working for free. Been working 50 hours a week for free for 10 years. 10 years? 7 years? No, more than 7 years. I'll tell you right now. 8 or 9 years? Let's check. To the analytics. All time. December 27th, so basically January of 2017. So all of 2017 through 2026. 9 years. Oh boy. Here we are. Here we are. Working for free. Yeah, I'd say I work 50 to 60 hours a week. This is Minecraft music. This is, I think that was Lovely Planet. Lovely Planet 2. We're listening to music by Bowen, all of his video game stuff. How am I going to deal with this pupil? So I'm rendering the white of the eye in theory, separately, to put on top of the glass to give the illusion of it bleeding through. Like that. But I don't think that works. I don't think it works. Okay. That's okay. Yeah, if you have art you want to share, you're welcome to share stuff in the Discord, Fallen. There is a problem of the fact that the pin light vibrancy is too strong. This should be way juicier of a color. How'd you get the idea to put cars and motorcycles in space? It seems kind of dumb on the surface, and then actually ended up being really badass. Thank you, first of all. How did I come up with the idea? I don't really know. I think the idea was that I was going for something that was... What is this, color burn? It's not what I want, but it's close. I wanted something that was ridiculous. Ooh. Linear burn. It's still too dark, but that is close as well. I wanted something that was ridiculous. That's just kind of where it shook out. But I can't track back to like a direct moment where I was like, oh, that would be awesome. You know? Linear light. They're all turning yellow. That's also close. Frick. Gotcha. Well, when the time comes, there is a Discord server. Dang. Everything is always like so close, but it is just barely failing me. I don't hate that. A lot of these problems would be solved if I could commit to never going for the half eclipse on the pupil, and I just make that a rule. But I don't know. Yes, I do. I do. Don't half-ass it. Don't get insecure and half-ass it. Commit to the bit. Commit to the bit. You need the confident charisma. That goes for every facet of your life. If you tiptoe, if you're like, people might not like this, so I'll dial it back, then you're pissing everybody off. The people that don't like it still won't like it. Like, okay, there's two types of people. There's people that like the ridiculous, and then there's people that don't. Do one of the things that you like. Some people like the grounded stuff, and some people like the ridiculous stuff. Whatever you like, do it and commit to it. Don't tiptoe, because then you lose both audiences, right? If you're like, I'll make it kind of silly, kind of ridiculous. This is something that I'm learning from Skifters. I'll make it kind of silly, kind of ridiculous, and hopefully people like it. Now all you're doing is cutting your audience in half, because half of them are going to be like, oh heck yeah, this is great, to the ridiculous, and half of them are going to be like, I hate this. So if you go half ridiculous, then the people that hate the ridiculous are still mad at the fact that the ridiculousness is present at all. And then the people that like the ridiculous don't get the full potent ridiculousness that they want, and everybody loses. And then you feel like you're like kind of like meh. It works in a stylistic fashion. It works in a it works in a hard light looks good too. All the lights look good. Pin light, linear light, hard light all look good. So let's copy them a little bit. What was I saying? It works on a aesthetic sense, and it works on a writing sense. And on a writing sense is where I think that I failed doing this in Skifters, where I should have committed. I chose to dip my toes in everything, and I don't think that I stuck the landing, because I have the fun, comedic, ridiculous charm of the characters, thinking of the characters being ridiculous and fun, and then I have like a grounded, like edginess present in the show. I should have stuck to one of these things. I think there is not enough time. There's a time and a place where this can work. There's lots of anime that make it work. There's lots of TV shows that make it work. It can absolutely be done. But I don't think that there's time in an indie creation where an episode is 10 minutes long to be going back and forth between these lanes and it not feel like a mess. It feels like a mess to me. Thus, I'm gonna render out. Give me what I want. I'm gonna render out just this. Let's see what that does. But I want the color. I'll leave the color. I won't touch the color. I think that it was in my best interest, how's it going, quiz, to commit to one of these things instead of being kind of wishy-washy. Because, like, The first episode of Skifters, I think, is gas. Flip's taking center stage and he's being funny and fun, and that's awesome. And then it gets ridiculous. They're driving through space. It's awesome. And then we kind of lose that fun edge as things become a little bit edgy. And then we start to dance between like ridiculous and emotional and this and that. And there's not enough time to make those switches meaningfully. I'm trying to bite off too much. And in my mind, I'm like, the more I bite off, the more that I do, the better I make it, the better it will be. But by scaling the reach of the story that I'm trying to tell beyond what my budget allows, I'm left with a product that's subpar because I didn't play within my limit. Which is what I'm learning, which is one of the many lessons that I learned from Skifters. I need to adjust my sights to fit our limitations. Know your limit, create within it. Yeah, that's the thing is yeah, sure, it worked. I'm glad people enjoyed the show. I'm not trying to bash my stuff. I'm glad people like Skifters. I enjoyed making it. Me being negative about its shortcomings is necessary to get better and to capitalize on my mistakes. Use that instead of having made mistakes and pushing them down and being like, "Oh no, Skifters is great." That doesn't help me grow. That doesn't achieve anything. Doesn't achieve anything meaningful for my growth. So when I talk negatively, it's more just to be like, here's what we sucked at. Time to freaking rock. Time to get good, yo. Yeah, that doesn't work. It looks so good. I can see it in my head. It looks so good in my head. Why doesn't it look good here? So yeah, there's things that Skifters did well. Yippee. There's things that Skifters did not do well. Boo-hoo. And I think being realistic about them is the best way to actually grow and learn. And thus, here we are. Learning from our mistakes and getting freaking good, yo. None of this piss farting around. Ooh, we're getting so close. Okay, this looks really good. I'm going to store it for later. Okay. All I really needed from today was to know that this can be done. And it looks like it can be done. What if we go like that? What if we go like that? No, like that. Ooh! I have big plans for this rectangle, yo. I know it seems stupid, but I got big boy plans for this freaking rectangle. Yeah. I recommend you do what you like. You do what you think looks cool. You do what you think is fun. And the philosophy that I have every time I make something is take what I did that I think works and push it, and take what I did previously that doesn't work and strip it away. Rather than try to get good at things that I don't like or care about, focus on just don't focus on stuff that doesn't work, that you don't care about. There's parts of Skifters that I don't care about. And I watched the whole I recently just finished the fully uncut like VOD. This is really good. Let's put this on here. Yes. Yes. Ding 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 ding. We got there. We freaking got there. This is not perfect, but it's so close. Boom. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. Humanity restored. What was I talking about? There's parts of Skifters that I think suck. And I recently, that's what I was saying. I put the whole thing together and I watched the full uncut VOD the other day. And I watched it back. And I was like, man, without even consciously like trying to remember, I can see the exact moment where I'm like, right there's a shot that I do not care about. And I phoned in. You know what I mean? Like I can see it. The moment it happens, I'm like, yep. That's where I was like, ugh. It's like, and then you finish the project, and you're like, I remember hating that part. So maybe I need to work on that. Just get rid of it. Get it out of there. Make a project that doesn't have that. And it's so hard because when you do that, it's easy to think, oh, look at what we've achieved in just this moment. Look at this. Boom. Look how good that looks. I know that you don't have the context of what I'm going for. Compared to this, let's freaking go, chat. How's it going, Frog? Sorry, I'll catch up on chat in a minute. I'm just ranting. Stop throwing yourself. I'm talking to me, past me, future me more than I am anything else. Stop trying to throw yourself at crap you don't care about. Just because, like, you're like, oh, it'll be better. It'll be it's all steeped in objectivity, right? It's going to be objectively better if we focus on if we get better at these things that we suck at. Stop doing stuff you suck at and take the stuff that you rock at and get better at that. And make a show that is worse because it doesn't have these things that are required to be objectively good. Frick objectively good. I don't give a frick about objectively good, dude. Kick rocks. I don't care about objectively good. And then I'm going to end up with... Why are none of these going up? I'm going to end up with... Am I in the right layer? I'm going to end up with a project that I actually enjoyed making. And when you enjoy making it, you're going to put the elbow grease into actually making a scene come to life in a meaningful way. You know what I mean? Dude, I saved this thinking it was starting to look good. Oh, it looks so good. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, this is a great moment. I'm cooking. I got some freaking stuff cooking, yo. Sorry. So many trails of thought that have not been finished. Gonna be really cool watching the series. Knows I watch the stream. I'm glad you were here, Red Wonder. Grant. Objectivity is subjective. That's the thing, right? It's easy to look at something, and I'm just going to give an example. It's easy to look at something like... I don't have any examples. It's easy to look at something and go, oh, this is better, right? This is better because it has emotional depth than this other project that does not have emotional depth. It is objectively, people love to say that, it is objectively better, right? I get it. I get it. But what would I rather have? A project with no emotional depth. I'm just using emotional depth as an example. You can insert anything that makes it critically good or bad in this slot. Mine is going to be emotional depth because I think that's where Skifter's falters, and I'm going to be dialing that back. Would you rather have a show with weak emotional depth or a show that doesn't have any weak emotional depth but has no emotional depth? Right? There's nothing wrong with emotional depth, but emotional depth is not what the freak I care about. It's not why I'm making the show. It's not why I made Skifters. I didn't make Skifters for the sad, the wishy-washy parts. That's not why we're here. Man, this looks good. I don't want to toot my own horn, but damn, that's exactly what I wanted. Yes. I'm so happy. Man, let's freaking go. Let's delete all of these for a sec and just see how they look. I can see the moments when I'm working on Skifters where I'm like, right there, it switches. Right there. I don't care what I'm working on here, and I half-assed it. Now I have two options. One, stop half-assing it and get good at the parts that I'm bad at, which is totally healthy and valid if that's the way you want to do it. Option two, take the things that I'm bad at and I'm not enjoying and I'm half-assing and take them away. Focus that time working on the stuff that I'm good at. Either of these avenues are fine. As an indie animator with little time and budget, I am choosing to focus on the things that bring me joy and make the project better because I'm better at it than sit and devote a bunch of time to getting good at skills that are not helping me. Right? Art philosophy is so hard. It's so frustrating. I'm enjoying it. I think I'm enjoying it. Let's go see what this looks like real quick. Did somebody say let's freaking go o'clock? I did. It's a little dark. It's a little dark. And I think that's because the pupil's so dark. So let's take the pupil in Maya and bump it up a little bit. Ooh. Something more like that. Let's try that. I don't even know what I was talking about. This is brilliant, but I like this. Exactly. At this point, like I said, I just opened up the calendar. I've been doing this for almost 10 years. And trying to do what I think is brilliant, appeasing to people and appeasing to objectivity, has not frickin' worked. I've been doing this for almost 10 years, and I'm making like $100 a month on my work. That's not enough to cover the subscriptions that I pay to fund my audio and my Maya license and all this stuff. Like, I'm cash negative in the last 10 years, without a doubt. So what are we focusing on objectivity for? It's not working anyway. The only value that you could argue for me as the creator of dealing with, of appeasing to the common denominator and appeasing to objectivity would be to capitalize gains by my audience being happy that my project is good and thus it does better. That hasn't freaking worked. So what are we appeasing to objectivity for? I'm going to take my subjective taste and funnel everything that this project can be into being into being as tasty as possible to my subjective taste. And thus every shot's gonna rock my nuts because I am stoked on it. That's the new philosophy moving forward. Know your limit, create within it. This is not nihilism in that I'm incapable of creating outside of my limit. This is awareness of what I am capable of pulling off so that I play within those restrictions so that what I pull off meets the subjective criteria of what is good. I just gotta find a way to make money. I gotta find a way to make some cash off of this stuff because I have 2 jobs and a newborn son. There we go. Coloration's a little too different. It'll probably look really good when the pupil... I should have been moving the pupil this whole time. It'll probably look really good when the pupil is down here. Which one of these is changing the color of the pupil? This one. Let's see what other options we have. Control C, Control V, just in case I mess things up here. There's my money. What money? I don't got no money. I'm thinking about Kickstarter. I think Kickstarter might... I think Kickstarter might be a good avenue for me. My following is so small that I don't know if it'll work. But I feel like a one-time ask of like $25 with the promise of like some kind of awesome perk is more enticing than subscribing for a few dollars a month for, you know, a medium perk at best. You know what I mean? because I'm trying to do it without what's the word? Are these the same? Linear light? Linear light is the best so far. Trying to do it without a corporate cash flow because there's too much pressure there and I don't want to lose control. So Kickstarter is a good way for me to give back to the people for paying, but also like quit one of these jobs so that I can focus on this stuff. Okay, keeping the pupil. Let's render this one more time with an orange pupil. And then keeping the pupil inside of my glasses play area might just be a healthy rule to apply to myself. What is the value here? Something like that. It feels really muddy. It feels really dark. I feel like I want it to be more red. Sure, the lenses are going to tint it a little bit, but I'll go ahead and help. Go with something like that. That's another thing we need to do is we need to actually get Premiere to render this. How's it going, William? Why are we squished? What the frick? Bum, bum. Bum, bum. What the frick? Why? What is wrong with you? Do, do. Dun, dun. 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 Welcome back, Rat. I'm so glad it's starting to look good, though. We still have the yellow in the pupil. It's not too much. It is there. That's okay. Heck yeah, Red Wonder. Love that. We will be stopping soon, unfortunately. I have some company coming in the next 30 minutes or so I should stop soon. I'll probably stop when this render, we'll get this final shot going, and then I'll probably call it. Which is lame, but alas, I have some life commitments to attend to. Dun, 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 dun. But yeah, this has been a vibe. It started out a little stressful and hectic because I was worried about not making this look good. And this is not done. But it's so close that I know that it just needs a little bit of wiggling until it gets into the final position. And then I know that it's going to work, which is all that really matters, is that I know it's going to work, which is everything. So I feel a lot better about the fact that this stylistic turn that I'm planning to take is going to be attainable, which is the biggest thing that I was concerned about. So, and thank you for streaming. See ya, Wolfie. Thanks for hanging out. I put the whip of what I'm working on the server. Sweet. I will check it out once the stream is over. I'll go upstairs and I'll have my phone out and I'll take a little look-see. Okay, we need to move this. Fix controls. We need to move this down a bit. Okay. We might have to make it so that our pupil is always in a play area, which isn't the end of the world. It might just change the size of these. That's okay. But it can be done. Ooh. Ooh, something else we should test is I want this, and I want back face culling on. Okay, now let's render that out and see how that fares. Cool. Alright. This is taking forever to render. These renders are super slow. I don't know why they're so slow today, but I'm going to call it here. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Sorry for the rant. I don't know when I'll be streaming again with the baby going. Probably soon. Hopefully soon. The animation jam we've been talking about is also going to happen. I just need to kind of get into the baby groove so that I know kind of like how to take 24 hours away from doing baby stuff. So it might be a little while before the stream happens for the 24-hour animation jam stream, but it is going to happen, so don't worry about that. All right. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I'll see you next time.